walking after a big meal, like dinner, after a big dinner, or in the afternoon after lunch. And this is for those who are wanting a good body weight, or for those who are wanting to lose weight or wanting to be healthy overall, right? So in America, people tend to excessively indulge in junk food, right? So we're gonna use dinner for example, right, for this video. And when you go about a big dinner that contains a lot of carbs, right, and especially if you're sedentary, you should be walking after that big meal because sedentary people aren't active. That's what sedentary means. You aren't active, you're immobile, and you're basically sitting in the same place every day throughout the day, right? You're not working out, you're not utilizing your body, nor burning any calories, right? So when you consume a lot of carbs or a lot of calories itself, but typically carbohydrates, right, that will convert into fat. Because when you excessively indulge in carbs, right, your body has no idea what to do with all these carbohydrates because carbohydrates are a source of energy. You are supposed to consume carbs for a specific reason, and that could be going on a mission, working out, becoming active, doing something that requires a lot of energy. What I'm trying to say, carbs are useful in that situation. Now, remember, I said excessively consuming. Okay, eating regularly as a normal human being is completely fine, but when you excessively consume these carbs, your body will essentially spill over with these carbs, and it will transition to fat gain because your body stores carbohydrates in the liver and in the muscles. And when you excessively consume too many carbs, it will have a spillover effect. So all this energy that you're acquiring, right, will convert into fat because you're not utilizing this energy for anything. You aren't utilizing it. So as a result, since you're not becoming active, it has no choice but to convert into fat. It will convert into stubborn fat. If you ever noticed around your midsection or under your arms or whatever, it's stubborn fat. It's very hard to get rid of. Okay, and that's because you're consuming too many carbs. So after a big meal, after a big carbohydrate meal, right, you should be walking after to utilize this energy, to utilize these carbs, to utilize these food um, in order to use these carbs in an efficient manner. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, like I said, carbohydrates are used for fuel, for energy. So if you consume a whole lot of carbs, there's no purpose of consuming a whole lot of carbs. Like, there's no benefit to that, you know? Maybe a little carbs for a little bit of energy, sure. But consuming a whole lot of carbs, especially throughout the day, including other sources of carbs, such as sugary beverages will also convert into fat. It plays the same role. Sodas, candies, everything like that will also convert into fat. So if you're drinking soda on top of consuming a lot of carbs, that's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for getting a whole lot of weight. So if you were to walk after a big meal, you will utilize this energy so it won't transition to fat gain because your body has to work when you're walking, okay? When you're walking for 20, 30 minutes, it's not lion, it's not fucking lions. Ain't no rainbows and lollipops, It takes energy, it takes effort in order to walk for 30 minutes straight. So you are utilizing this energy, this calories for the good, right? And that will transition to well, when you are walking, first off, you are burning calories. Second off, you are toning your muscles because when you're active or becoming active, right, or doing some activity thing such as working out, cardio, running, walking, right, your muscles require energy. So your muscles will absorb these carbohydrates, and that will transition into muscle growth or muscle priming, meaning you tone the muscle to make it look more toned, to make it more sexier. So, carbohydrate timing and understanding carbs is very complex, but just know that if you eat a big old meal or meals that contains a lot of carbs or a lot of sugar, such as sodas and candies or pastries, cookies, go walk after that. Especially if you're overweight, go walk after that. Or if you're just trying to stay healthy in general, go walk after a big meal. You'll notice you'll feel better, and you'll notice your body will look different and better and healthier because you are doing the right things. Now, if you're not consuming a whole lot of carbs or carbs at all, then this video doesn't apply to you. Thanks for watching.